this is pretty low, so I don't like the way it looks. So let's see. Okay. So I'm making bacon in my air fryer, and it's like we're snowed in or whatever. In Tennessee, we get a little ice or a little snow. I mean, we're just in for the week. So I'm just pulling out anything I can cook, for us without a lot of trouble. And so I thought, okay, well, I'm going to cook some bacon. So I'm cooking bacon in my air fryer. And I don't know if you have an air fryer, but they're really good to keep the grease down in the kitchen, which is what I'm trying to do because I don't like grease. And I don't like smells. You like my shirt? Yeah, it's warm. So I bought this shirt, thinking I would give it to Doug, but when I washed it, I was like, I think I'll keep it. I think I'll wear it because it's kind of, it's big and it's warm, and I like plaid. What can I say? So I'm wearing it. He didn't say nothing because he know it ain't his. He got so many plaid shirts he could enter a plaid contest and win. When we first got married in the 70s. I don't know if you guys can go back that far or not, but when we first got married in the 70s, he had some plaid pants that he wore a lot. Where they were real spiffy. They were plaid and they had a cuff on the bottom. Of course, he was only 30 inches in the waist. He was like so small. You could see all of his ribs. But you know what? I fattened him up. I fed him till he fattened up. Now he couldn't get in them plaid pants to save his life. Poor thing. He's like me though. I mean, I can't get in those 70 clothes either. Yeah, I once helped a friend move, and she was packing, okay? And she was doing just like a lot of us women do. We save everything. We save our little clothes. We save our big clothes, big size clothes. Because we're always, hoping that we'll get little again so we can wear it. Well, she had this dress, I'm telling y'all. It was like this wide. Okay, and my friend, she like this wide. You know what I'm saying? She big. So that little dress is like this wide. And I'm like, it did have a little stretch in it. It didn't go like this far. But I said to her, Pauline, do you want to keep this dress? And she was like, yeah. She said, I might get that small someday. I'm like, okay, well, I would put it in the very bottom of the box. Because it's going to be a long time when you dig it out. I'm sorry, sister, but put it in the bottom, okay? Yeah. One thing I found out when I lost weight, I also lost weight in my feet. I wasn't really worried about my feet so much as I was my, my bottom and my middle part, I mean, I was happy when I lost some weight in my face because I have such a round face. I mean, when I gain weight, it's like so fat. I'm thinking about getting some duct tape, and like putting it in the back. But however, I can't do that now because the woman cut my hair too short, and anybody can see the duct tape. So I had to wait till I get some long hair back there, so I can just take a piece of duct tape or strong clear tape might work too, and just put the ends on either side of my neck and like pull it, pull it real tight, y'all. Pull it where you look younger, I mean, never mind about the tape hurting you or making you break out or anything. It'd be worth it, wouldn't it, to look younger? Yeah, it would. Okay, so, but I don't know what to do about this part, because I don't know if I could put tape. However, I might look Asian, and I don't think that would work because I have blonde hair. I've never really seen a naturally blonde Asian. I mean, I've seen Asians and beautiful black girls that have dyed their hair blonde, but I've never. Oh, that's where that's where the problem comes in, because I'm also dyed. But when I was younger, I was blonde. I was. You can tell from my root. Well, my roots look dark. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I used to be blonde. I was blonde my whole life. And now I have to make myself blonde with dye. But what I'm saying is, if I pulled back my eyes like this, I'd look like a blonde, mixed, Asian, Irish person. I don't know how that would look. And did you know that I had freckles all my life? Okay, like right here, But when I get older, the freckles, they just went away. I reckon they just turned into wrinkles. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Where'd my freckles go? I don't know. I still got some on my knees, though. Freckles. My niece used to make fun of me when we were little girls. She would just point at my knees and she would say, "You have freckles on your knees, ha ha ha." She didn't know how bad that made me feel, because I'm like, why I got freckles on my knees? Because you don't. So, that started a freckle removal situation in my life. I started using lemon juice in the sun. I started using bleach water. Buttermilk, they said, would work. But the more I put that on my freckles, the more freckles I got. I guess because I was in the sun. I don't know. But anyway, so I'd rather have the freckles than wrinkles, I think. I don't know, maybe not. It's hard. It's a hard decision to make. But if I just had this right here, just this right here, just this little part of fat on both sides, if I just had that cut, and clipped. I was counting on Daryl doing that. I was counting on him fixing his mama. Well, he said he wasn't going to do anything below my neck. But I said, okay, that's fine. Just get your friend to do it. You know what? Just get one of your surgeon friends to do it for you, mama. Okay. One time I went to see him before he died. Okay. I'll tell you the sweetest thing he did for me. We were there at his house, just me and him. And he said, "Mama, come over here." So I went over there and I sat down by his bar, okay? And he goes over to a drawer and he brings out needles and he brings out cotton balls and alcohol. Okay. And then he brings out a little vial of some kind of solution. And he says, "Mama," he said, "I saved this for you." I'm like, I didn't know what it was. I thought it might be cocaine or something. I didn't know. I thought, well, okay. All right now. Don't be falling on me. So he comes over there and he starts pulling it up, in the syringe, and he starts, like putting alcohol around and then he starts, that little needle, he just starts putting it in all around. He put some up here, he put it in my lip, like this side of my lip is smaller than this side, so he put some in the lip right there, he put some in my lips, just right in the edge of my lips. Oh my God, it hurt. It was beginning to hurt, but I didn't want him to know that it was hurting me, And he said, I usually do this under anesthesia. That's what he said. But he said, I'm doing this for you, Mom, right now. So, I wasn't about to say, give me some anesthesia right now, because it'd be hurting, but I didn't say that. I just went ahead and I bit the bullet. And see how this looks buttoned up right here. I bit the bullet. I did. And he put a lot of injections around, roundabout. And I was only 60 at the time. And he said, "Funny thing, Mom, you don't have a lot of wrinkles." And I was like, well, I sure am shocked, because of you boys, you almost killed me, and I was thinking that you're probably going to give me a whole bunch of wrinkles, But he said, but I guess the damage that they did was inside, you know what I mean? And not in my face. It was just like inside. if you know what I'm saying. Maybe inside here. So, he kept shooting me up, and finally he said, while he was doing it, he was like, I got a little bit more in the vial. You want the rest of it? I'm like, no, that's okay. Because I couldn't move my lips. I mean, after he shot it up with that Botox, I couldn't even move my lips. I was like, no, that's okay, it's good. So he said, okay. He said, okay. So, before he finished, though, he said, they say that ice really helps. And I'm like, with the pain, and I'm like, sitting there, and he finishes, and he turns his back. And I'm like, this is my opportunity. So I jump up from that bar, and that bar is like a foot away from the ice maker on the refrigerator. So I just run over there to the ice maker with both hands, and I just put it under that ice maker, and it come out, real fast, and I just like that, And I did it real quick because I didn't want him to see me. I didn't want him to think that he had hurt his mama, because that would hurt his feelings. So I did it real quick, but it felt good. It felt better. And I tell you what, I looked younger when he got through. I really did. I looked like I was 59, and I was only 60. I was 60, and I looked like I was 59. I was like, thank you, son. You made a difference in your mama. Yeah. So he probably would have done some more things to my face if he hadn't have went on to glory. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to look like this. Because you know what? You can't afford no cosmetic surgeries on Social Security. Can't hardly even afford tuna fish. I got some tuna fish, but I can't hardly afford it. See, I got some. Got some tuna fish, but I can't hardly afford it. So I know I can't afford cosmetic surgery. No, I can't. So here I am. But the duct tape thing really does sound good.